Do you believe that failure is key to moving forward in your business? Is it necessary? I sure do. And so I really aim to fail big in my business, even though at times I really don't want to. And 2 weeks ago, I failed big. This video, I want to tell you all about it. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Amanda Horvath, and I'm all about helping business owners and entrepreneurs leverage the power of video without breaking the bank or taking up tons of their time. So if you're looking to use video in your strategy this year, then be sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified every time I release a new video. So I'm currently hanging out in DC. I just wrapped a shoot that I've been working on all week long, been here since Monday, and I'm about to hop on the plane and head back to Austin. But before I do, I wanted to hop on and film this video walking around the city. Let me tell you, this city is loud AF. There is a siren going on right now. There are cars flying by, planes going over. So this video, it ain't gonna be perfect, folks, but that's kind of the point of this video. You see, the thing is, I struggle from perfectionism pretty damn hard. And I have a feeling that you probably do too. Go ahead and drop a comment below if you resonate with that. A lot of my content is helping you guys create high quality videos on your own. And a lot of you might look at your videos and think, man, this just isn't as good as I want it to be. I can relate. So I'm gonna find a spot where I can sit down and tell you guys about my recent failure, because I'm learning that perfectionism is holding me back, and it might be holding you back too. I'm legit just sitting on someone's doorstep and my camera is balancing on my bag. So one, let's hope they don't come home in the middle of filming, because that would be quite awkward. And two, let's hope that my camera does not fall over in the midst of all this. So this big failure. I got invited to be a guest on Social Media Examiner podcast, which if you don't know about it, it's kind of a big deal, and you should definitely go check it out because they have lots of amazing content related to video, but also tons of different social media tips and tricks and whatever. So definitely go check it out. I've linked to it in the description below. And my podcast episode will be coming out this Thursday, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But let me tell you about the behind the scenes of this interview, because it wasn't pretty. So Mike and I, the host of the podcast, had Skyped the week before, and I was totally cool. We had come up with the questions and everything, and was feeling really good about the podcast and the different topics until the day before the podcast, where I started to really freak out and have anxiety over the questions and feeling like I didn't really know how to answer the questions. I spent hours trying to type all the answers up and get it to be perfect. Perfectionism, there you go, at its finest. And I was struggling hard. The night before, I was basically having a panic attack and shaking, and did a meditation to try to kind of overcome it, and it wasn't really working. That morning, I still had time before the podcast. It was around in the afternoon, around 4. And so I was like, okay, Amanda, you got this, overcome this, you can do this. And I was just, telling myself. I even did a meditation right before getting on the podcast, and then came the podcast. We got on, we were chatted for a little bit, and then we got started. And we started with my story. I've gotten really good at telling my story according to running a video marketing company, and how I decided to work with small businesses and combine my knowledge of video with production together and all that kind of stuff. But now with this new direction that I'm headed with content strategy and everything, I really haven't developed my story. And I want to shout out to Lynn Graft, who teaches entrepreneurs basically how to tell their story. And the day before, I had gone through his framework to really work through my story. And the day before this wasn't really the best time to do that. And so when he asked me my story, I started one place, and then I was like, this feels kind of weird. And so I was like, I'm so sorry, let's start over. And so we ended up starting over, and then I also was like, this isn't right either. And I just kept stopping myself. And I was like, I'm so sorry, this is so embarrassing. I really don't know what's going on. And so I was breathing through it. He started talking me through it, and basically we chatted for 50 minutes. And I was just panic attack, whatever. I've never actually had a panic attack before, but I would imagine this is kind of what it feels like. I think it was just the anxiety of knowing how big of a podcast this was and how big of an opportunity it was. So basically after 50 minutes, we stopped and he was like, okay, take 10 minutes to collect yourself and let's just come back and have a free flow conversation and just see where that goes and focus on telling your story and YouTube and all of that kind of stuff. I was like, you know what, Amanda? Get over it. Suck it up, Cupcake. Like, let's go. Let's make this happen. So I got back on the podcast with him and we ended up doing it. I got through it. I honestly have no idea what I talked about. If it was good, if it wasn't good, I'll let you be the judge of that. So on Thursday, it's going to come out and I'll probably be listening to it at the same time that you will be. But I did want to share this because we all have anxieties that we deal with in life. And it can often seem like those of us that are in front of the camera, that are sharing our lives, like everything is great. We have insane amounts of confidence and we're able to really do this stuff. And the thing is, it's not always as it seems. Now, this was super recent. This happened 2 weeks ago. So I'm very much still digesting everything and coming to decide how I want to handle this moving forward and everything, and how I'm going to overcome these anxieties as I get in front of more and more people. So that's something I'm definitely still working on, but it's a work in progress. Just like it was for me to hop in front of the camera for the first time and overcome my fear of being on camera, this is just a fear that I need to overcome, and it's a skill that is very learnable. I had a failure, but that doesn't mean it's the end, right? I don't have to go back and say, I'm not cut out for this stuff, maybe I'll just give up. No, screw that. Keep pushing forward. So that's really all I have for you. I know I was super rambling and talking off the cuff, but once again, I really want to try to overcome this perfectionism that I have because it really is holding me back. I want to do more videos like this where I am just talking to you guys authentically, off script, and really just start practicing that method of communication. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. Drop a comment below once again, and maybe share it out with someone that you know that might be going through a failure right now. I appreciate all of you so very much, and I'll see you in the next video.